A non-native animal could be causing some pretty big problems at Colorado's most popular park. Tell us about that, Seth.
What people might not know is, moose are not as synonymous as they are with Colorado. They're not native. They were airlifted here in 1978. And today, what's known as that population has most definitely boomed. Colorado clearly has prime habitat for this very large animal to thrive, including in Rocky Mountain National Park. And what has that meant for the park is still very much being determined, but what is certainly known is that wetland habitat in the park has been declining dramatically over the years. Wetland habitat is known to be a biodiversity hotspot. It's known to ensure water quality. It serves as an important fire break, right? In moose, along with elk, have most definitely been munching away. Moose are thought to maybe eat up to like 60 pounds of vegetation a day. And this is relevant when we think about the park years ago launched a plan to manage elk. And this was a pretty controversial plan about removing elk from that landscape, blocking elk, or in some cases removing elk, right? So there's biologists out there who say it's time to get going on a plan for moose. Again, the park is very much like we're still researching what moose mean here, but they are indeed not native, and there is pretty clear policy that dictates parks need to manage a natural ecosystem.
A lot of people have pointed to the recently reintroduced wolves as a potential means of mitigating the effects of this booming moose population. What have you heard about that?
The park is very interested in that question. What could wolf mean in terms of potentially regulating this population? What's almost certain is that wolf prefer elk much more than a big, aggressive, fast animal like a moose. So there's definitely plenty of elk in Rocky Mountain National Park.
Yeah, if I'm a wolf and I'm risking it, I'm going to go for the easier prey, which feels like the safer prey to go for there would be an elk or a deer or livestock or, whatever else aside from the largest animal that's roaming in the woods.
Yeah, no doubt. And it's iconic, right? We started this by talking about people love moose, right? Which is going to make the conversation about how to live with them maybe more complicated,